Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving right into Lesson 13's deep dive on database connectivity. We're going to focus specifically on the SQL Translator Guild and ODBC architecture. Think of this as pulling back the curtain on the invisible infrastructure of our digital world. We're going to explore exactly how these complex systems pass information back and forth behind the scenes. It's pretty fascinating stuff.
So here is our roadmap for today. First, the SQL Translator Guild. Second, ODBC architecture and middleware. Third, we'll get into the driver manager roleplay. Fourth, physical DSN configuration sheets. And finally, number 5, achieving system interoperability. All right, let's jump right in.
Section 1. The SQL Translator Guild and the massive communication barrier we're dealing with.
Right off the bat, we're hit with the million-dollar question. How do vastly different software systems actually manage to talk to each other? Because the reality is, software applications and databases, they absolutely do not naturally speak the same language. Without some kind of invisible, highly efficient translator sitting right in the middle, throwing different software languages together would just create absolute digital chaos. Your front-end app wouldn't be able to pull a single piece of data from your back-end database. They're essentially two entirely different systems trying to have a highly technical conversation.
And the gap between the two is huge. Just think about an application's request compared to a database's response. The app's request looks entirely foreign next to what the database spits out. I mean, they have different structures, different syntax, totally different expectations for how data should even be formatted. This exact disparity is why we have the concept of the SQL Translator Guild. It's like a specialized intermediary task force. They take the request from the application, fundamentally understand it, and then translate it so the database knows exactly what it's supposed to do.
Moving right along to Section 2, ODBC architecture and middleware.
So ODBC, or Open Database Connectivity, is the fundamental middleware architecture we're focusing on today. You can basically think of it as the SQL Translator Guild's headquarters. And middleware is, well, exactly what it sounds like. It's software that sits smack in the middle. It manages those super complex, demanding requests between wildly diverse apps and data sources. It facilitates that entire communication process, making sure that no matter what software is asking for data and no matter what database is storing it, the conversation happens smoothly and accurately every single time.
Let's jump into Section 3, the driver manager roleplay. Let's get a bit hands-on here.
To really grasp this internal logic, I want you to imagine the frantic energy of a totally swamped translator, just fielding urgent requests and ticking off these specific duties at absolute lightning speed. First up, the driver manager actually has to receive the application request. Then it immediately manages the whole translation process. Third, and honestly this is the crucial part, it swiftly routes that request to the specific database driver that perfectly matches the target database. And finally, the very second the database answers, boom, the manager fires the translated data right back to the application. By simulating these processes, we're basically stepping into the shoes of the middleware components as they juggle these non-stop, high-speed requests.
Which brings us to Section 4, physical DSN configuration sheets and the practical steps to actually make this happen.
Now, to actually apply this architecture in the real world, you've got to move through physical DSN configuration sheets, and it boils down to 3 clear steps. Number 1, identify the specific data source parameters. Number 2, complete the physical DSN configuration sheet. And number 3, establish a reliable system connection. Basically, you identify exactly what you're connecting to, you map out all those vital details, and then you execute. This is exactly where the abstract, sort of theoretical logic of the SQL Translator Guild becomes a tangible, configured reality. It literally bridges the gap between the theory and the real-world database management we do every day.
And finally, Section 5, achieving system interoperability, the ultimate goal.
Because really, the overarching objective of everything we've been talking about today is system interoperability. By strictly adhering to these configuration standards, we hit the big picture. Having a deep, fundamental understanding of these standards is what ensures that diverse applications and data sources can communicate flawlessly. It means your middleware is doing its job, the SQL Translators Guild is operating at peak efficiency, and your entire software environment is just completely and seamlessly integrated. It's a beautiful thing when it all clicks together. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with something to chew on. Just how isolated and broken would our daily digital lives actually be without the hidden, tireless work of these translators? Seriously, think about it. Without ODBC architecture, without driver managers, and without standardized configuration sheets, every single application would be its own little island, totally cut off from the data it actually needs to function. It really makes you appreciate the incredible internal logic and the invisible architecture that keeps our connected world spinning, doesn't it? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and definitely keep exploring the fascinating structures that power our tech.